3 minute classic. Let's open the space.
Just give me a second to initiate translation.
Okay.
And I think we have lost Spanish. Are you here? I don't see her anymore. Can you remind me your name?
Ghislaine, maybe? Ghislaine or something.
Ghislaine or something. Let me see.
Ghislaine Montana.
Huh?
Ghislaine Montana is written.
Montana.
I don't see her.
She's here. She put a message on the discussion. Ghislaine with a Y.
Ah, okay. Islam is a Y. Okay.
Satnam.
Satnam, now we see you and hear you.
What? Waheguru.
Welcome back. Okay, so now we go. Inhale to begin.
Just initial 1 second, sorry.
Okay.
Okay. And now we can go.
So, inhale to begin. Om. Gurudev Namo. Om Namo Gurudev Namo. Om Namo Gurudev Namo. Ad Gure Name, Sigat Gure Name, Sat Gure Name, Sri Gurudev Name. Ad Gure Name, Jugat Gure Name, Sat Gure Name, Sri Gurudev Name. Ad Gure Name, Jugat Gure Name, Sat Gure Name, Sri Gurudev Name. So the time is now running very, very fast and faster and faster. Every day, as I think everyone can witness the acceleration of changes or intensity. It was about 45 years ago when I started with this incredible technique of Kundalini yoga and the whole philosophy behind. I got in touch very immediately almost with a community that was in north of Scotland that was Findon community. And I had a connection with the new leader when it was the French guy, François Duquesne, who at that time was after Peter and Ellen Caddy taking the leadership. And we could see how they went through reception about the change, and they anticipate the change. And what was at the moment already talking to us so much, and that was really somehow make me very excited and enthusiastic, is the perspective is based on a big shift of the Manu. What we call Manu is the spirit that somehow did guide the humanity, how the soul are landing on the planet, and it goes by long, long cycle. We are in the congruence of Kali Yuga and the entering of the Aquarian age. So it is ending cycle with a lot of intense energy. And what the spirit was saying is the old Manu, what was nourishing the old paradigm, all this the past humanity motivation is gone. It's totally dried out already in those times. And the new Manu is coming. So that's a source somehow who initiate the confusion. As on the planet, as well in the whole universe, the order predominate and is maintained. So there is always, even though we go through a very intense change, there is always a balance. There is always a form of balancing energy. So we have a cut in the middle of humanity, and nobody knows where the cut is coming, because it's not geographic, and it's not even based on families or influence. It's just totally individual. Some people, and I was one of those in those times, are totally sensitive to this new Manu, the one who nourish the new motivation, the new curiosity, the new intention of humanity, the new human coming. It's nourished by these new entities. It's a global spirit, I would say. And the old one is now totally stopped to activate anybody. But of course, people being raised in this world ending, some are here to maintain the world so it doesn't collapse overnight. So some people are still hoping that the old will continue, yeah? And not only they're hoping, they are completely convinced today, that's what we see, they're convinced with this new reset that they're gonna rule the world based on the old principle, the old intentionality, the old view. So it is not even a view of the right or the left or scientific or anti-scientific. It has nothing to do with this. It's just how you are moved by this motivation. And one source of motivation had dried out, so you need to take on your energy. So that's why there are many strategies. They try to hold on. It's an enormous amount of energy that is also under the form of the industrial power, all the development that was there until now, that some wants to maintain at least, and even wants to develop even furthermore. And the vision for them is globalization, to make it as a global system. So it's all come from the mind, is sort of using the willpower driven by a mind that has no intuition, is a complete projection based on no energy. So they need to involve a lot of power and control to be able to continue to maintain their vision. But meanwhile, that's where the cliff and the cut is there are more and more. When I started to be touched by this new energy and the new motivation, the new vision, the sort of idealism in those times, completely, I would say, out of order in those times. I was completely an alien, but I was so vibrating and so activated by this vision of a new man that will go back to the roots of a relationship that is really human with the planet, and that will regenerate a new man with a much higher level of consciousness and awareness, and to continue to develop, but in a completely new way, based on a new priority, completely new priority. And actually, that's what we got through the yoga. How to be human, I guess until now, we never developed this quality to be qualified as human. Yeah. So this new Manu is actually now completely fully activated, and many people are awakening. And this is not because you read a book or because it's a new philosophy or a new Bible or a new belief system, and not at all. It's just that something in you start to move you, to activate you, and to start to be, having more, I would say, exigence, request about what is the quality I want to create? What is the quality of my own life today? And just the time to stop the time and watch what is moving you, and are you with what is moving you? Are you choosing to be fully responsible of the life you go through? And this is very, very annoying, very disturbing at the moment when it comes to you, because if you continue to ask yourself this type of question, you're going to very soon that you are in a mess. The world doesn't answer any of your questions, and you cannot even express yourself in such a world. It's locked down, it's finished. Something doesn't work for you anymore, and it is scary. It happens through families, like children all of a sudden pop up and disagree with the parent. Within a couple, like the woman changed, bang, she completely, or in another, it's the man who completely, something happened to him and he cannot continue to live with the same value, the same priority. Nothing is like before. I think if you are on the screen today, you all have been touched by something that is beyond your will, beyond your intellect, that start to move your heart in a new way. And that's what I'm talking about. This Manu is actually the new energy that moves your breath, your heart, and your psychic. and what can readjust your purpose of life. Extremely powerful. And so at first you consider yourself like an alien, bizarre, nothing. Some people get apathic and depressed, just off. I don't want to go on. You don't even know why. Do you understand what I'm saying? A split. You feel you are excluded. You're not part of what's going on. You're totally out of the game. Yeah. So the yoga you practice is not to help you to fit in a world that is falling apart. It is here to nourish the new intentionality, this new excitement and curiosity to discover what we can bring in terms of value. And when we go back to value, we go back to the roots of human. Yeah. And the paradox here is that there is a perennial tradition that we have lost. The way we function in the world today, there is nothing traditional. You don't wake up in the morning traditionally. Your family doesn't live traditionally. There is nothing traditional. When I mean traditional, that means has been transferred mouth to ear, generation to generation through the time. This kind of tradition, it is not at all conservative because we not want to glue on what is there. It's just we want to hook on what is valuable through time that doesn't perish because of time. So that's where the Ouroboros, the snake, bite his tail, because the new human, the new perspective are actually very much anchored in the tradition that is not orthodox. Yeah, that is beyond orthodoxies. Yeah, you understand what I mean? It's a permanent, practical principle that animate human being, but to be reactivated, we need to remember that memory. It is a very, very old memory of who we are, where we come from, that can carry us where we are going to go. And it is not at all to hook on anything that has been crystallized the last 2,000 years. It is beyond time. And that was the beauty of yoga. It is the transcendent, to transcend the time, the component of before and after, and to be in the now with an awareness, an accuracy, a consciousness that your presence is sovereign. You're not depending on the wind of the time. So this new Manu, if you realize or recognize that you are moved by something that puts you off, like being a sort of a extraterrestrial being out of the system, you feel excluded. You feel like, oh God. I know that when it happened to me, I was a young man, just around 30. I was about to get children. And my question was what I'm going to do with these kids, what kind of education, what are the priorities, what they can learn now to prepare them for this new world. Very difficult, very, very difficult. So you're kind of a pioneer in a world that doesn't exist yet. Yeah, you understand? It's something really challenging. So in those times, we were a handful of this kind of extraterrestrial people. And when I was traveling a lot and I could meet these people on the journey here and there in all countries, and we recognized each other, we fall into our arms, and it was so clear that we belong to the same people. So it was not about countries, it was not about colors and belong or beliefs. It was just like this, spontaneously, you are moved by this new impulse or you are not. And when you see close friends that are not activated, or they look at you all of a sudden, that you become bizarre. and they look at you like an alien, it is kind of painful to let them go. But in those times, they were telling us, you don't need to change the old, it's already gone. If people are not moved, they are here to maintain the energy and the balance. And if you're supposed to bring the new, so dedicate yourself, I would say professionally. That means we need to anchor this energy, and it's not like falling from the sky. This energy is going to be manifest through people who channelize and have concrete action in the 3D, have project, have real concrete project. We were creating schools, we are creating new farming, we were creating new type of relationship. We were trying anything we could try. And here I am still. But what I see today, that massively on the planet, the sign of the agricultural revolution for me, it is how you call this, a symptom, a very, very important symptom that now this new Manu is completely reaching the people who are in contact with the earth, not the intellectual elite people or so-called elite, but the people we depend on them for our food, our quality of life, and our health. So these are two issues for March and for the months to come, is that the quality, you remember this parasite that our food is our first medicine, yeah? And today the food is a catastrophe, absolute catastrophe. And I'm not talking about the future of food, because if you start thinking of that, it's absolutely alienated. So the confusion within the agricultural level is that they feel completely that we reach an impossible place to continue. But the problem is the agriculture are not at all agree with one another. It's like the whole population of the planet is the same. Those who are industrial agriculture, why would they want this to change? They have subsidy, they have expansion. They go with 2,000 hectares of maize where nothing was supposed to grow there. They should have cows only, yeah? They change everything. When it was wet, they dry the water. They put this pesticide and fertilizer. It's all go in the water, pollute the whole shit. Everybody knows about that, yeah? But nobody wants to stop this. They just want to continue to expand bigger, bigger, more. So we are reaching an end that nobody really have the courage to face. Because if you really see the end of this whole system, I mean, it will take few years, maybe decades before human beings are able to accept that we mess it up and we have to restart from new base with a new respect to the earth. Any big shift of civilization, big shift, major shift in the civilization have started with a shift in the agriculture. This is the foundation of a civilization. Yeah, so I think we are facing a sign of time that tells us the change is at our door. We are at the portal of an incredible and amazing change that doesn't have to be dramatic, even though people will lose billions of dollars and billions of euros. But who cares? The thing is not the loss, it's the gain. Yeah, we're going to gain in consciousness. We're going to gain in awareness. We're going to gain in purifying our intention. And the source of joy will not be to accumulate storage money in the bank, but it will be the human relationship. That's the value. Value another human for who he is, yeah? The relationship between us has to change. So, but now when we go to the earth level, why the problem of health is so important and getting so dramatic. For us in yoga, we have learned the approach, the health in terms of the combination and the dynamic of life is based on 5 elements. I guess all of you who are watching this tonight are aware of that law of the dynamic and the genesis of these 5 elements and how they propels, they expand the life. They are the origin of duplication, the expansion of life by itself, yeah? So just imagine if these 5 elements on the shamanic level, it is the water you wash your hand, the fire you burn your fingers, the earth that is the clay that dirt your clothes, etc. This is a shamanic level. This is the earthly level of the 5 elements. And now we have messed it up, these 5 elements, on a big scale, right? That the water that's supposed to be clear and where it's supposed to go is not going anymore. Yeah, the fire is burning where it's not supposed to burn because it burned the forest that we are not hoping this to be burned, etc., etc. So it shows all these signs showing the 5 elements on the earthly level are completely disturbed. So you know the Kundalini law, if you cannot deliver, it will destroy. This energy has to be expressed on the global level. When we are not able to deliver through creation, genetics, then it implodes, it just destroys. Yeah, that's what they call Shiva principle. Yeah? Destruction is the same energy of Kundalini that just go reverse. Yeah. And we are seeing sign of that, and it's not the global warming. Don't worry about that. I think it has nothing to do with this. It's just a real global consciousness that is now facing their own limit, and we need to change. we need to accept. Yeah. So definitely our food is not containing the dynamic of the 5 elements anymore. It's gone. It's totally unbalanced. So how you want to be a healthy body with such a complete corrupt food? You understand? It cannot work. So how you want to heal this with medication that are also out of the dynamic of the 5 elements? So life doesn't bring life anymore. Life brings destruction. So I think when we observe all this and we realize that it was told to us, we know about it, we know this sign, we just don't want to see. We don't want to see, because it takes a whole load of courage to really readjust our own 5 elements. And I think it's we are just about to enter the equinox next month, and it's an amazing time, all change of energy on the planet. So it's a good time to, I would really invite you, revise what you go and buy for your main food. You know, what is your habit of nutrition? And maybe you can do a green diet for a few days. This will be the best for your liver. It's the energy of the liver where we will enter in the end of next month. So be aware of that, you know, just cleanse, eliminate, be light, go for it. Honor what you bring in your house, in your plate, and also watch your waste, what you reject, what you eliminate. And it's highly important that each one has that right to choose. You know, you don't have to buy and the shit that they want to sell you. I think I call it this way. I'm sure you don't call it this way, but look at it closely. You will see what is inside. Yeah. So I think if more people are aware of what they take in the body from the earth and what is our relationship with those who produce this in the relationship with the earth, we'll have much less health problem. But health become an issue since already 2-3 years when we went through this all COVID stuff and everything. It is destabilized on the whole humanity that the natural condition for immune system, etc., is weakened. Nervous system is weakened because of stress. So I think it's a focus for the next months to make yourself strong nervously, eliminate, care for your health. It's a priority. And revise, what do you choose to invest? Where do you choose to invest your intentionality? Are you trying to maintain the old stuff to get some safetiness or security and stretch it? Or are you facing the evidence that I have to drop, I have to change, and I have to move on? Yeah, because it's free. It's totally free. So that's another extremely important factor for now, is what is the level of freedom you are able to assimilate, to manifest by yourself. Freedom doesn't depend on the country, on the border, on any sort of things from outside, The freedom is really consciously choose where do you invest your energy? What do you want things to grow from your input? Yeah. Every single energy is so important. So important. We totally underestimate when we feel globally that's a mess. Where is it going? What can I do? And then you want to move against anything. It's not the point to go against anything. The point is nothing can stop you from investing your energy in the new possibilities. And these are huge, huge, because I don't know one section of life that is functional at the moment. The education, the security, the health, it's all messed up. So it's free, but it needs to empower yourself to be sovereign and start little action in the scale of what you can manifest by yourself. It is not a clan, it is not a mass, it is not a philosophy, there is no reference. It's just your own intuition, your own initiatives. Any single action you take that bring balance, that bring harmony, that readjust what is disturbed, it's an enormous impact. Yeah. So that's why we also, and that was the same last month, but it's getting even more and more intense to bring the peace within. It sounds ridiculous, peace within. What does it mean? Yeah. But peace is probably the last thing a natural ego wants. Yeah. Ego is delighted with drama. Yeah. And then he likes to gossip about it. Then he feels empowered. Yeah. You understand? So if we move away from this drama, there is another option. And peace is not boredom. Yeah. Well, most of us is somebody peaceful is just annoying. Yeah. It's boring. Yeah. No, not at all. Peace is a place where you can contemplate the truth. Truth and the love are not a concept. They are not part of religious beliefs. We are made of truth and love. There is only this, Ekankar Satnam. All there is truth. Are you able to connect to that frequency? That's the key thing. We are not. We are carrying masks, we are playing games, or we are played by others, but we are not authentic, truthful, and expressing love through our action, through our speech, through our communication, relationship. It's all fake. Yeah. We want to hook on people, we want to get something, but we're not there, contemplative, peaceful, available. Yeah. So it's a huge journey. It's a huge journey. But we have to make that step on honesty to recognize where am I? And that doesn't mean you have to put yourself down. It doesn't matter if today you feel yourself limited. That means the field of possibilities is huge. Actually, more you are limited today, more possibilities there is. Yeah, isn't it? All goes by paradox. So instead of focusing on your limitation, look the other side. Look the other side. The ocean is huge. There is no limit and nobody can limit anybody. Remember that. We are infinite. And you need to connect with that because nobody can do it for you. If you find yourself limited, you put yourself in limitation, that's you. That's you limited. And I would even say, as a yogi, that's not even you at all. You are unlimited, but that is philosophy. How to embody that, how to be aware of that when you go through your day. This is fundamental to become sovereign of the life, of the breath you breathe, of the food you eat, of your metabolism, and of your motivation in life. You understand? In Ayurveda, we see there are 5 criteria of sickness that are compiling and piling up through the time. And then there is a moment you're so clogged in that nothing works anymore. So the sickness is not something you contract overnight. The sickness is a process in your life. And especially when you start losing your motivation. Look, the people called so-called old people, I see people that just give up. They have no intentionality in life. They know nowhere to go. I'm retired. I'm finished. I'm dead. You understand? And there are people that spend their whole life like this. Motivation is fundamental. Intentionality is fundamental, but it cannot be rooted in the ego, yeah, because this has a limitation. You need to root your intentionality in unlimited criterion. Then you find yourself. And that's the whole dynamic of yoga, to invest yourself from unlimited root and values into infinity. So that's your dedication. We are all in service. We can all collaborate in respecting the infinity of each one of us and not trying to put other people in a box, in a definition, or to let yourself be taken in a box or a definition. So that's the sovereignty and the freedom I wanted to talk, because we're having an issue, a serious issue, about establishing ourselves in that freedom of being who we are, unlimited. And it's absolutely capital that now we find the strength to establish ourselves, to respect ourselves, to honor ourselves, and honor each other. How can you honor somebody else if you cannot honor yourself? Yeah, I have been put down. I have been judged. I have been slander and dirt by so many people. It doesn't make me down. Yeah, doesn't prove anything. The people who do this, they don't know how to manage their own shit. You understand? But it doesn't gonna dirt myself. You know, I am pure. I'm born pure. I will die pure. Doesn't matter what people say about me. I am completely crazy. I'm happy. So, of course, if you don't have this minimum of craziness, how can you afford wisdom? Yeah? You're deadly serious about logic? This world is not logic. So you need to honor what in you is alive and carry this and share this with others. So I think it's a turning point of, I said it since already more than a year, that it is the time to choose. I don't know how I can make myself more clear, but this is really for you. I did this choice 45 years ago. I never regretted 1 minute. It was such an exciting life. It's just amazing. So choose the new frequency. It will talk to you, it will speak to you, and it will carry you. Of course, not in an ideal life like it was until now, according to the classic value of what was successful life in the old world. This is gone, yeah? So if you are ready to risk to lose that, you're gonna get another day that is a success for you, between you, and I think there is no better success than this one, to your own eyes, to approve yourself. That's your freedom. And it is not narcissism. Huh? I'm not talking about people who approve their ego, because that is so misleading. And there is so much confusion on this level. I'm talking about true. What is true in you, what is love in you, that you honor and you spread that. Yeah. So that will give you this decompensation of incredible sense of space and freedom. And that's the Aquarian age. Yeah. In the transition period now, it's like moving in between the two walls. Yeah. Whether you are dead or you are resurrected. So it's, I mean, I'm laughing about it. I know it's not, those who have the nose in front of the wall is not fun at all. So, and I totally understand what it is. But we cannot change this. It's part of the time, and we need to go with this time as it is. So don't fight the time. Don't fight the time through the people, because it's not going to make your time better. But really stop. Stop, meditate. Find this little platform of peace within you, and start seeing the world. You know, in Kundalini, we call this altitude. Yeah. if you are in the traffic jam, let's say 6 p.m. or even now, it's along the whole day. In every big capital, you're in traffic jam the whole day. Yeah. So you're stuck in traffic jam, and you're expecting to be at your aim and where you want to end up maybe in 2 hours, and it's going to take 3-4 hours. And you see, this world is stuck, it's impossible. I cannot do this every day again. Yeah. But if you look at a stuck situation from that level, it is stuck. If you take altitude, if you look at it from above, you will see that actually this was the faster way to manifest the change. So any circumstance where you see there is obstacle and blocks, it's a sign you need to change level. You just need to change frequency and look at the situation from another highest perspective, where you see that actually these blocks is leading you to where you need to go faster. Yeah, so that's my attitude. That's what I did every time something happened that blocks me. I just look at it and I say, okay, I take it. I'm blocked here, but I'm not blocked in my life. I'm not blocked in my flow. It just indicates I need to move something. I need to change priority. And then you elevate to the meditation and you're going to see, wow, it's an amazing moment of sort of ecstasy, where you realize where the change has to occur, how you need to change priority, where you were stuck with an obsession and you have to abandon it. And of course, it's painful because you wanted this so much and it doesn't happen. But the minute you abandon it, wow, there's such an opening happening for you. And that's wow. Then you see, yeah, the universe is kind to you. It guides you if you talk to it. Yeah, if you negotiate. Otherwise, you're going to force it, exhaust yourself, and finish completely tired. Yes, tired before time. So go with the flow is the best we can do. And don't try to convince people who do not vibrate at your frequency. When you are already in this kind of exotic type of being, alien, you're not here to convince anybody to be like you. Nobody will understand you if they don't understand it immediately. You understand? The recognition is on the spot. I speak to you, you say, okay, this guy, I cut this Instagram account because I have nothing to do with this guy. Fine, I'm not here to hold anybody. But if you find resonate, you say, okay, let's amplify it. Yeah. So that's how it is. We meet people, we encourage each other, we inspire each other. Maybe we have nothing to do with one another. It doesn't matter, but it's gratis. Yeah. We support each other by being, being in the new frequency. So we have no expectation. We don't want to create a clan or a club. Certainly not. Yeah. It's free. Everyone has to move. And when we need to collaborate, it happens on the spot. Yeah. Collaboration is totally part of the new. So there's no competition for mine, yours, created more, la, la, la. No, when it's now, and now we can bring you a part of a competency you don't have. I just give it to you, Satnam, yeah? And the shares will come back to you by many other ways, you have no idea. So it's not about bargaining and making money, and I give you this, you have to give me that, blah, blah, blah. This is gone. This time is over. More you share, more it comes back to you. So it's a completely different paradigm. We don't have to produce more. How? Who wants to produce more than the nature itself? It produces the Amazon forest. What can you produce more? Yeah, it's complete madness. Yeah. So if we can collaborate and share what is given already, it's enormous, enormous, instead of destroying things. Yeah. So I think you see the landscape. We are at the crossroad of this cliff cut between humanity, and it becomes dramatic because the lines are very close. When I started 45 years ago, there was a whole land to go through. We had the whole perspective. It was easy. Today, we are nose to nose, eyes to eyes, face to face. So this is the intensity of the time. It is now. It is now. It is happening. So choose with honesty your frequency that move you, take the risk and go for it. Yeah. Go for it for your own sovereignty, for your own freedom. And then, of course, it is what is happening that those who are in the midst of duality, which is non-reality, but for them it is real, and they want to save their skin, they're going to fight. And this brutality is happening. And I think with the rays of energy of the spring, it is not going to diminish. Yeah. So this is, I think the change doesn't need a battle. No, certainly not. This has a billions of energy, dollars, euros, whatever, spent to blow the space for nothing. So I think that if we would just use 10% of this whole energy just to invest in the new, it will bring it much faster. So some people cannot, and it's part of the transition between all those who hold the old time and those who are preparing so the preparing of the new is more like hidden, anonymous, under the table. Nothing can stop you. And if you claim you're going to find yourself on the line and on the line of duality, then you know what is to expect. It's only battle, it's only violence, and it's getting more and more and more. So you don't need me to tell you this. You see it around you, in the street, everywhere. So it's no point to talk about that, but it's just to show that there is other option. That's what I want to say. There is other option. Unfortunately, it's not for everybody. So it's no point to bring people with you. It's just move yourself and you will be attracting the people alike and you will be moving toward people alike. And this network is happening by itself. It's a natural flow. Like the water goes down the hill, you will meet with each other, and when the time is there, it will be there. But it's time to prepare, to be ready, and to change, move your motivation. So that's where we are. So, of course, when you are like this, excluded off-grid, or I don't know, strange or alien, you sometimes may doubt about your own truth. So this is a very fundamental thing. The truth is truth. It doesn't need to be demonstrated. It's like love is what? Love is love. So there's no demonstration for that. But the thing is, how can you doubt about your own truth, you know? I know there is a universal truth, and when it comes through your channel, it becomes like a smaller truth in a way. But you need to be proud of your own truth. That means if you are moved by some energy, by some change of mentality, by seeing and vibrating in a new paradigm, you need to stand for that truth. And it doesn't mean go to fight. It just means don't shut up, don't hide when people ask you or meet you, just to represent that frequency and not run away. And don't doubt, because you're going to be destabilized. So many people will come and prove you wrong. Try to, even the highest scientific people have been proven wrong when they were absolutely accurate. So how you will be proved wrong as well. So that's a very important point, is try to build this unshakable, not being fanatic, but honoring the truth within you, because that's a frequency that make you feel, I am loved, I am love in the universe, so that cannot be wrong. Yeah, this cannot be wrong. Yeah. So when you feel this and when you sense that, nobody can destabilize or shake you out. Yeah. So, but it's a point, because many people are fragile. They're just emerging in this new frequency, and they feel, maybe I'm wrong, maybe I'm, yeah, maybe I'm. And then the family comes, and people you love and you know, you appreciate, and they deny you. They say, well, what do you think? It's ridiculous, and things like that. So it's quite a challenge to maintain yourself your status, your integrity, and your reality. So we're gonna go for a little exercise. I think so the first exercise is definitely about establish yourself in this love and truth. So the hands are turned toward the ceiling and the arms are 60 degrees on the side. So the hands are not facing front, they are turned toward up. Yes, exactly like this, yeah? So it activates directly the heart center and connect all this Aya chakra down to the heart. And you're gonna breathe through the mouth with a ah. So it's like a, so we don't need to accelerate, just deep and fully embrace the breath like a surprise. I can swim, I can float, I can survive, I can go through this ocean, terrible ocean, right? So close your eyes and go through this one. We're gonna go for a few minutes. Go and dig into the breath and release. Relieve yourself emotionally, physically. Let go with a big relief. It's like when you have passed a very difficult test, when it's the day after. I am already there. Carry me home. Carry me the other side. Go for it. Be proud of yourself. Proud of your truth. The commitment in your heart to live by your love and by your truth. I welcome the freedom. I don't have to fight for it.
We
I
don't hear your
welcome the
music.
truth.
Can you share your music, please?
Okay. Approve yourself in your choices. I am right. I honor the truth within me. I may feel an outsider, I'm excluded. It's all fine. Approve yourself. Yes. Elevate yourselves. Take altitude. Accelerate now for the last minute, just more intense. So breath. More you take, more you let go. Inhale deep. Hold the breath and just levitate, levitate. Just get high as you can in your spirit, in your love, in your truth. Feel the resonance with the time. I am with the new time, but the new paradigm, and I approve myself. It's all okay. Exhale. So this exalted energy that we have activate, we're gonna concentrate now within the heart center. Heart center is the center of balance. It will bring together this cosmic energy and the earthly energy into an amazing mix in the heart. So the mudra is special. We bring the side of the pinky together and the thumbs tip. So we touch, it's like Gyan Mudra, but stretch in the palm, and the other fingers are closed around it, like this. And this mudra, you hold it in front of your heart. So the elbows are bent, you bring it to your heart, yeah? So it's a tricky mudra, yes? The pinky are going up and they're touching each other, the thumbs tip, they touch each other inside, the two palms are joined and you close it with the three fingers. This is very, very intimate mudra. It's the mudra of self-recognition, self-love, self-empowerment, but with love. So you hold yourself in your heart center, close your eyes, and just feel how you go inside yourself. Go inside the space of your heart center, like a bubble of golden light in your heart center. And just for yourself, just feel, I am healthy, I am happy, I am divine. I am healthy. I am happy. I am divine. So the breath will be inhaling deeply, and you exhale by sounding like the oo of guru. So you get guru, you do it silent, but what comes out is ooh. You totally empty yourself with the guru. A long exhale with the longest ooh you can do. And then you inhale nicely, slowly, deeply through the nose and exhale ooh again. Yeah? Here we go. Close your eyes and make this sound coming from your heart center. This is the center where you know things, the truth about it.
Vaheguru. Vaheguru.
Vibrate the
Vaheguru.
root down into your bones, inside yourself, very deep inside.
Vaheguru. 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 Waheguru. 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 Waheguru.
Keep the mudra, and breathe deeply and honor your center of peace, this center of being. I just want to share with you this few lines from Hermann Hesse. We live on in form and illusion, and only sense in days of suffering the eternal changeless existence, of which dark dreams tell us. We are delighted at deceit and delusion. We are like blind men without a guide, in time and space, are anxiously seek what can only be found in eternity. We hope for redemption and salvation in the unreal offering of dreams, since we are gods and take part in the beginning of creation. Inhale deep and exhale. So this meditation will empty any confusion, any shaky energy, distorted energy, and bring you into very deep peace, where you can feel the core essence of yourself, totally peaceful. And it's from that place that we want to impact the world, share with the world who we are. When you find your true essence, your true self. So the last one is about expressing to the world. So we're going to make the palm, this mudra is crossing the right thumb over the left. The thumbs are crossed on the top and the palms are joined together, pressing against each other, and the arms stretch forward horizontal. So you press the palm, cross the thumb on the top, and now we stretch from the heart and we stretch the arms and we stay like this. And we're going to whistle Ardas Bayi. So it's an attitude of prayer. That's what we are carrying since few months. And I invite you to continue to really deepen your attitude of prayer, the frequency of prayer, that I know I am the divine. This is my true essence. I'm in the flow with the divine will in the universe, and I contribute to the flow. I am with the flow. And that will make me reach my highest destiny. So we close our eyes and you're gonna hear Ardas Bayi, and you can whistle. It's a way for activate the pituitary on the top and bringing this, we call it cave of Brahma, the hypothalamus and the epiphyse and hypophyse together in a frequency through the whistle. If no sound come out, it's just a way to breathe. It's also pranayama. You know that the principle of this 3 exercise in one kriya is combining special breath. So, ready? Plunge, direct, bring your energy into infinity through your unlimited prayer, where the blessing come to you and you share this blessing with others. I am blessed, therefore I can contribute, share with others the blessing. Inner deep. And project, send this energy to the people you feel coming to your mind right now, the cause that come to your heart right now. Just send and spread this energy all around. And exhale. It's a very good practice. It activates boost your Kundalini in a creative way. So it will help you during these months of renewing energy and coming out of winter to face the challenge of every day without becoming brutal, angry ghost, fighting and trying to spread the peace from within and engage into new action. So it's the miracle of the technology that I will be teaching a Tantra course in Moscow and in Kazakhstan, Almaty, on the 2nd and 3rd of March. So very soon. So you may find access if you want to contribute and participate. Beginning of April, we have the traditional opening of the land here, and we call this the Seva Week, which is people coming, practicing, sadhana together, helping during the day, evening meditation. And then at the end, on the 7th of April, we have the whole 5 hours of Kundalini update, these 3 Kriya, new Kriya. So we practice together here in Le Martinet. So if you have a spare week where you want to renew your energy and contribute to Le Martinet, you are welcome. Ayurveda, we do also taking care of health. If you want a break, spring break, it is from 20th to 27 April. We have daily deep massage, Abhyanga. You have a consultation, orientation, guidance about what energy is principally dissonant at the moment and how we can transform this through the diet, through the massage, through exercise, yoga, meditation. So 27 April. And the big news is this summer, from the 30th July to 4th of August, we have a festival. So this festival will be a combination of course, intense practice. We are inviting our teachers and trainers to present workshops. So there will be ongoing workshop for 2 to 3 days. We have 3 days Tantra as well. Celebration, music, singing, night, gong, etc. So amazing program. So if you are looking for a deep experience in the gathering of soul to get drunk together, is 30th of July until 4th of August. I've got a question from somebody. It looks like it's a French person, but is speaking about, Venice Kriya. We had a book published about Venice Kriya, which is Kriya you can practice with a partner in your own environment, especially if you are in a relationship or if you are a fixed couple, that's a long-term relationship. And he was asking, can we expand the time of practice if we are establish a relationship? So if you respect this Kriya and don't do other type of Kriya mixed with it, but just purely the Venice Kriya, it's a whole bunch of interesting Kriya that was advised for couple and to really move into a deeper communication. It could be non-verbal through the exercise. I think in the old time, they were limiting this practice to like 10 minutes, 15 minutes max. This was not to have a derivation and going anywhere and anybody doing anything. So we need to have the high respect to this kind of practice. But personally, if you go to 31 minutes with a partner that you are regularly with and you're not forcing anything, it will bring the shadow together and dissolve the animosity, the contradiction, the duality of each one, and bring yourself into oneness. So I guess you can go for 31 minutes. There is no big deal. If you are contrary, you can go deeper. So with my blessing. All right, but you remember the main practice is to have reverence whenever, especially when we do pranayama and Kundalini. It used to be taught like secretly or to very few people. So our teacher who decided to bring this to the world for this time now, it's the most challenging time where we absolutely need these techniques. But if we take it for granted or think that we're going to get better just by doing this, it's not enough. Yeah, it is a whole attitude. It is reverence. It is love in action, and it is pure gold. So you will receive the effect of the level of your commitment. So if you are fully committed and with reverence, then the results are guaranteed. Okay, Duke. So I think it is it for today. I wish you be inspired to move yourself, share this with others without trying to be proselyte because it's useless. So, but be open to welcome the people who resonate with you and go toward the world. It's open. There are many, there are millions of people that are activated like you. So you will not miss them. You're not alone. I'm sure you know that. So let's close the class. Inhale deep. Nam. 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 Bless you all, oh my love. Have a good month. Thanks for all the translators that are spot on. Thanks for trying. It's a great support for us. Yeah. So thank you. Thank you very much.